Hey there, I am Jesse Dollemore, and I host the podcast I Doubt It with Dollemore. And that could be the very last time you have to hear me utter those words. Almost a year ago, I decided to start doing these little videos here, a bit more on the reg. And since then, thanks to all of you, I've been fortunate enough to have had over 15,000 of you loyal, lovely, and passionate people subscribe and interact here on the YouTube channel. As a result of all your help in that very short time, my little project here has surpassed 1 million views. Listen, I can't express just how much I truly appreciate the support and the interest. And let's talk about 1 million for a moment. As of the last census, there are just over 1 million people living in Dallas, Texas. That's awesome. And to put it in a different light, I grew up in a tiny town in Idaho with a population of about 3,000 people. Every resident of my hometown would have to watch a video of mine about 350 times to get me where I am. And trust me, they don't like me that much. Conversely, there are about 18 million people living just where I live now in the greater Los Angeles metropolitan area. So there's a lot of work still to be done, a lot of people to be reached. Therefore, this is only the beginning. In honor of these milestones we've accomplished together, I'm going to transition my videos from being what they've been up until now, into a show or a segment, hopefully a regular one, called The Conversation. I've talked to a few people about this and have been asked if I'm still going to be doing my twice-weekly podcast, I Doubt It with Dollemore. Yes, absolutely yes. The Conversation will be brought to you by I Doubt It with Dollemore and found exclusively right here on the YouTubes. In fact, if you haven't gone to iTunes or Google Play or Stitcher or wherever and subscribed to the podcast, you really should. On The Conversation, we will be discussing topics involving politics and religion, race, LGBT issues, and even tackle the harder-hitting, more weighty topics like what in the hell does Donald Trump use to get his face that color? Listen, we have sort of a mantra on the show where we talk about moving the conversation forward. Don't get me wrong, agreeing with one another about stuff is great. I just don't think that's what's most important, though. I think that the conversation is the most vital aspect. Being able to respectfully talk about weighty and important issues which face us each and every day is so necessary to understand, address, and hopefully solve our many problems. In doing my previous videos and going forward with the conversation, I'll try to be rational and respectful. I'll avoid name-calling, and I'll really try to avoid getting pissed off. Now, that's a hard one for me, and if you listen to the podcast, you'll know. Let's partner together in this. Hold me accountable. If I fail, call me out. If I get something wrong, correct me. And if I'm on the right track, positivity ain't so bad either. So thanks to each and every one of you for subscribing, watching, and taking part in the conversation.